Good evening, traders. Vindy here with FuturestraderElite. We gonna try us out a little streaming here in the Asia session, but I cannot even get my charts to load on Ninja Trader, so it's gonna take me a minute. Maybe they'll hook up this time. Finally, market will be open before my chart even unfreezes. Typical. Market will be open probably for about 3 minutes or better before my charts end up loading. Got too much data to calculate. But that's part of it, right? Thought I was gonna unfreeze there for a minute. Market's open. Take my nosedive here. First 1 minute candle. Chart still. Hey, what's going on, Remod? All right, looks like my charts unfroze. Not why it's here in this spot. You see this box here? I played this trade here later in the day. Caught a whole lot of this move right here. But with that said, take a look at what we got. Grab some a 4-hour chart. I need to maybe move some things around. We got a 4-hour low there, up here, and we got one I got to draw on. Globally on right down in here, right there where that box was that I had earlier today. So how's everybody doing tonight? Check and see if we got any more 15 minutes I need to put on the chart. Looks like we have got some. Right here. That over to have some more. Might be sort of small, but every bit of it counts. Over the chart. All right. So now we got some added some 15-minute imbalance there on the chart. We got our 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour, and 4 hour highs are all up here at the high. And look how we got our 15-minute low, 30-minute low, 1 hour 2-hour low are all at the top side of this imbalance here. Hopefully we can land some new members to the community while we're on the Asia session. Normally we live stream the New York session 5 days a week. I'm going to try the Asia session out maybe a couple days this week. Let me know in chat if you're here and what your trade plans look like. I'm going to hold off here and see. I'd like to see them try to push this down into this area here. What's going on, James? ATR is currently sitting close to 12. It's jumping around between 8 and 12. So I've traded the evening session plenty of times. I don't really like the evening session, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. Made nice moves later in the day today after lunchtime. What made me do what, James? Just as far as streaming on the Asia session, just to test the live streams at night, basically. You know, try to grow the community and the audience bigger. The New York session's a whole lot more competitive with how many people are streaming the New York Open, and people keep telling me to stream at night, asking me would I. So I figured I'd just give it a little test. Yeah, the ATR is lower at night, but there's also it gets so slow at some points that I just can't even deal with sitting through it and watching it. And then with the low ATR, you get a lot of manipulation. Like the ATR might only be 2, 3, 4, and next thing you know, you got a 50-point candle, and you're in the middle of a trade. And I don't like that type of stuff. I can expect sometimes to see that in the New York session, and then I'm usually burnt out. Usually burnt out after streaming all day. To be I need to take some time away from the charts. You know, I don't always need to be in the charts. But it's really all about growth, growing a community. So I think you can find better setups, and you need some more volatility to find some of them setups that you look for, that I look for. I mean, if I'm going to trade NQ or MNQ and the ATR is going to be, say, 2, 2.5, 3, sometimes 1, 1.5, I might as well trade gold. Like during the day. But some people all they can trade is the Asia session. I've traded the Asia session plenty of times, not streaming though, just trading the first hour, or maybe I'll come back and look at it after it's been open for a couple hours, say like 8 to 9, I think it is. I might look at it if I'm still up around the charts. Do you usually trade the Asia session, James? Or are you saying you prefer to trade Asia over New York? Hmm. Oh, well, I appreciate that, James. I don't know how long we'll be hanging out here. It just depends on how busy it gets, and what the chart's really doing. But I want to give it a chance, fair chance. So I'll probably end up doing a few or so. Not this week, but I might do another one on Thursday, and then maybe I'm thinking about right now, depending on how tonight, maybe Thursday goes, maybe doing Tuesday and Thursday nights, evening sessions, maybe. If we get us some new members landing in here and subscribers on YouTube, and we can run them likes up on the stream, then I might do the mindset book giveaway here tonight. ATR is already down to 5.5. Want to take one long out of this area right here. I'm gonna put a stop down here. And I'm gonna target these highs up here. I want to see if it tries to push back to these highs. Got room to expand to the upside. I have an indicator built that just tells it to me for the ATR. I'm gonna throw a stop in right here, just in case. I'm gonna drag this chart over here real quick. James, this is a trading view chart I'll be staring at every day. I have an ATR box right here that tells me the 1, 2, 5, and 15 right here. Okay, I got stopped out while I was doing that. Okay. This ATR is almost 15. Like, what is this about? I was just trying to take the long to the highs there. Nice rejection there. Hmm. I want to come down here to the lows. And I'll put a stop right up here at 7. I'll put a stop. I want to give it. Shorten if we get under 720. I like 695 better. Get under 695. How did I get 3 of those? Did I really buy 3? Now, did I click the button that many times? I'm both, James. I don't I don't classify myself as both because you got to have plenty of tools in the toolbox because the market is forever changing and you got to be able to adapt to the market. So if the market is giving you a day where you should be a counter trend trader, then that's what you need to do. And then some days when it's trending, you need to know how to trend trade. You have to have a mix up of everything. Some people don't like. Some people like to go both ways, which is fine. Each trader, does their own thing. Oh yeah, I mean that's the. I mean anybody who's brave enough to be a counter trader, I mean they're going to deal with that. They're going to deal with getting caught and getting beat up, and you got to realize when it's not working, it's not working. It. But the point is you're not supposed to try to counter trend trade on a trending day necessarily. A trending day can look a lot different. One day could be a slow grind up, uh, and then the can be a slow grind up, and then if you have like a lot of swings, it's swinging back and forth pretty much, where you can counter trend trade, where you're getting some good pullbacks. Swing. I know I wanted to short into these lows down here, where this 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour. So yeah, just under 700, right in there. Oh, I thought that was Swain that asked me that. Yeah, 700 area, where all these lows are stacked. Might not get it. Probably won't get it. Every time I get in the market, it wants to do something different anyway. But hey, maybe we do get it. But that's why I'm sized down. I do not even like this session that much. But who knows? If I start streaming on a little bit, and maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. I can tell you now, I'm only going to go for some base hits. I'm not going to get on here and try to size up or do anything wild. Yeah, good point, Swang. Swang always in on the action, helping me in the chat. Sometimes I can't keep up, and I don't know how many times I can say it over and over. There's so much that goes into trading. Some traders just like to swing trade, some like to scalp, some like to counter trend, and then some just want to trend trade. And I'm a mixed bag of everything. You gotta have a whole lot of tools in your toolbox, because if you are not a trader who can adapt to the change of the market, then you are a trader who's going to sit out a lot of days, because not every day is going to go the kind of trading you like to do. So you have to have tools in the toolbox. Be able to adapt as a trader. There's not only one setup or one way to trade. Um, Karma, it just depends. Usually when we're in a New York session, I move my stops into place really fast. I won't even be in the green that far. But it really depends on the trade. Like if on this trade, if this goes my way and gets down here to say this overnight low we got in here at 715, I'll go ahead and throw my stop in right here somewhere just in front of break even. Until then, I'm going to leave it out, because if this goes against me, I may add to my position back here, because it could come to the prior day close up here at 743, and I might be willing to add to my position if it comes up there and rejects. It invalidates. I'm going to keep going. I'll just cut it for a loss. No big deal. Oh, what a day. The ATR 6.25 on the one. They keep messing around. It's 5-minute 50 EMAs here inside this. This is 15-minute imbalance right here. 5-minute 50 EMA. All these lows stacked as confluence, and we have the prior day open. It looks like is this blue dotted line in here, which is the same level as the 50 EMA, close to it. So what I'd like to do is for them to bring us down. If they break below 715, they probably will target the zone. And if they do, I will be looking to go long out of here depending on how it reacts. All I'm looking for is some base hits, not looking for home runs. Home runs are considered payouts. Base hits is what compounding gets you there. A lot of times for me, I find it to sometimes be a lot harder for me to read the chart in the evening session the way I do the New York session. Because things act a lot differently, it feels to me, with the momentum indicator and everything. The ATR is just low in this session. That's probably another reason why I don't usually get in it much, because I've tried and I'm like, well, don't even read the same really. We're gonna give it a shot though, ain't we? Am I the crazy guy that's just sitting here shorting this in this area? Wang said he wants it below 720. I want it to stay under 743. Since I just have one, I can cut my trade up here if it comes back up here, and I still ain't took that bad of a loss because it's 1 micro. Not a big deal. But I can also add here if I want to add here. Nice job, Swan. What it's all about, ain't it? My thinking is I got that hard rejection here when I took that long. It stopped me out and put that candle in. Makes me think, they might come up here and tap this prior day close and say, no, that's about all we're going to get here. Let's turn it back down. Playing the what if game. Yeah, yeah. The what if game is the way to get cooked. Are you saying I'm playing the what if game? Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't even hardly keeping up with chat. I'm so hyper focused on my $14 red trade right now. I'm just I'm sitting here looking at it, how many times I've been manipulated trying to trade this session. I should probably just set my stop like right on the other side of this line, because I've been here too many times and they throw in some crazy green candle, and instead of stopping out, testing this and rejecting it, flies way up there and I'm $50, $100, $200 in the red. Oh, look, we got David on with us tonight. What's going on, David? Don't forget to smash that like button on the stream if you're enjoying the stream. Let's run it up. Let's run it up to 25 likes so I can give away a copy of the Trader Mindset book. Maybe we get some new members in here. Got some OGs in here tonight. Is anybody in a trade right now, or am I the only one sitting there in the red? If anything, this will be a learning evening of what not to do. Not to do. Come on, give us that drop. Liking this. We cover. I'll pick me up 3 if they try to fill some of that. We need to get us a hard down move. Good job, David. Nice. I took a trade later after lunch. We was already off the stream. It was back here. I caught this right here. I boxed this 600 level out with a regular box, looking at the 15-minute chart, and I put I think I did 8 accounts, if I remember. I don't know. I posted it in Discord. I did 8 accounts, and they range from 745 to 844 with the slippage in the copier. Caught it, rode some of this up, and then I got back in this. I caught this first leg here, this pullback. I caught this leg, got stopped out somewhere in here, and then bought again right in this area and rode that part. It was all small trades for the most part. This. I see how it is. See what y'all do. Replicanto, Flowbots. I think this is just disappointing. I didn't get on here to lose. What in the world? Oh boy. All right. They stopped me out. I'm still going to leave these orders down here, because if we do get a chance to get down in this area, I'm long down here more than likely. Of course, that ATR is pretty low, around 5 on the 1. ATR is 25 on the 15. How horrible is this? Albert is, what's going on, Albert? I think I recognize you from the New York session. I'm up 2150 scalping. Hey, I love it, Albert. 2150 in the green. I'm in the red. I was in the green. I took them from green to red. Not the end of the world, though. Get it back. Get it back. Oh, sure, sure, Albert. I'm sure. I'm sure. He was laughing at my red. I know I did. That's okay. I laugh about it too. I'm just teasing. Come on now, show me my rejection at that level. Will I get stopped out? Ah, killing me. That's some ornery stuff right there. So about 7 o'clock market time then. I'm an hour ahead here in market. We have any new members joining us on the stream tonight? Let us know in chat so we can welcome you to the community. Hit that like and subscribe on YouTube and set them notifications. That way you'll be notified every time we go live. Normally live stream New York session 5 days a week at the open. First night we entered the Asia session streaming, so see if we can leave a dent in it. For my trade plan, if it got back above prior day close, which was 743, I had it just above the wick on this green candle because the way this candle reacted when it got up here, I wasn't expecting it to go back above that line. If it goes back above that line, my trade's invalidated, which I'm glad it is because I'd be further in the red. I'll be looking still to short to get up into these highs here. Nice. David caught him another scalp. Locking in some more green. Good job, David. $13 in the red right now. By a lot. By a lot. Probably. Either that or he's getting him plenty of micros. Come on, you filthy candle. Drop. On, let's go. Show me what Asia session can do. Prove it to me. On. Drop. Woohoo! Back in the green. $7. All this hyper movement that it's done at 3.5 on the ATRs just got me excited. See? Okay. Now y'all are having too much fun. Oh, that's nasty. We'd do that after you stopped me. I had my orders down there to cover it, that 50 EMA on the 1 minute. I don't know. I just seen Swang put B in there, so I figured I'd put C, and then Remod, I guess, was on thinking what I was thinking and thought it'd be funny to put the alphabet in there. I guess it means nothing to what we're doing now. If you use like the wave system or anything with the A, B, C, D, and all that stuff, it might mean something. There's an indicator for everything. Oh, there you go. Get it. E. I can't hardly believe that us traders even know how to do the alphabet. Too much fun. Too much fun. Now, what's this thing gonna do? Because I want to short it right here, they're gonna go long on me. 30. I don't really want to short until it gets under 715 myself, but I figured if I expect it to go there, why not go and short it here, right? Maybe I'll just add to it if it gets down there. That's what's up, huh? I walked away to check on the dogs outside, and I look over from the door and see this green candle, and I'm thinking, so that's what's up, huh? Yeah, I'm not too worried. That's why I'm in micros. I get it back. Whatever. If I lose, I'll get it back. Although if I do lose, I might not get back tonight. I might have to get it back in the New York session. I've been working on something new. I'm thinking about creating a bot, does some trading, and put it on something else. Because I think most prop firm accounts you can't use bots, if I remember right. But I've been working on something for a while on the side. Just takes a whole lot of data. Put in a thing. Oh yeah, you got that right. Well, we can take some riskier trades on micros, and I don't mind being red. Even if we were to get a wild red candle, I won't like it since I have three. But I'll get it back. At some point or another. Wish they'd get down here and break that though. Break it down below 715. Take out 715. I'd be looking definitely inside this box right here for something. To maybe take long if it reacts the right way. No, well, with Bullinox, you can pass their evals in one day. And then once you go funded, you got to be at 40% consistency. You got to trade 10 days and be 40% consistency to take a payout. If you meet all the rules, like the consistency rule, and you got to have your buffer put in plus however much to get your first payout, which is on a 50K is 54,100 to take 1,500. Come on, let's go, Asia session. Rub it like it's hot on there or something. I got to check on my horses. Yep, Bullinox has a activation fee, and it's not cheap. I agree with that, but I feel like I've had this conversation more than any, and that's that people start talking about that activation fee, yet they'll go buy an account that has a no activation fee, which means they're paying more up front for the eval, and then they end up resetting it once or twice because they blow it before they get to the profit goal. And so by the time they actually pass it and go to funded and include them resets where they reset it, well, if I pass a Bullinox on the first go around and then activate it, we're in it for the same amount of money. Yeah, the 40% is based from starting with your first trading day, but it resets. After you take a payout, it starts over with the first day of the next payout period, if that's what you're asking, Richard. Some people choose to spend a little more money up front on their evals because they don't want to pay activation. And then some people like to pay less up front in case they blow them. And then pay the activation fee. I don't get caught up in the money of things, the P&Ls and the what it costs to pay for this or pay for that, because at the end of the day, it all washes out. If you're a consistent trader and can take payouts, most people ain't going to be complaining about what something costs in the first place. Look at this. Look at this. Come on down here. That's what I'm talking about. I'll buy one manually, two manually. I'll hold one. What I'm talking about. Come on, break below. Break below. Need a close. Need a close below. Don't you suck back up. Push. Albert says, do you copy trade all your funded or traded one by one? Most of the time I copy trade some. So I copy trade every day in a New York session because I trade small and take particular trades that I like, and then I copy them. Not putting a whole lot of risk out there. That way, if I can hit my base hits, I can lock those out. Now, sometimes it'll be evals mixed with some funded. Sometimes it's just evals, and then sometimes it'll just be funded. But no, I don't copy trade all of them at one time. All the funded ones I don't. You know, I mix them in here or there. Uh, yeah, no problem, Richard. The way I look at Bullinox with that 40%, um, is I really don't want to get more than $1,000 in one day on a 50K is my biggest day, because then in order to keep in that 40%, you know, the other 9 days ain't got to be astronomical or nothing. But the higher that first big day is, it could be harder to get it down. I did some quick math on it one day. And it seemed like around $1,000 was about the max for me. I was like, well, you know, if I'm in a trade and I'm up there or something like that, I'll just cut my trade when I get there instead of letting it ride. I'd rather not be greedy and take that and not have to work on getting my consistency down, even though I could have maybe locked in more. Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate you being here. What is my max risk on a funded money amount? I try not to lose more than 250 a day in one of those. If I get them in the red 250, I try to make sure I lock myself out of them and worry about them the next day, because 250, you're one good trade away, one or two good trades away, trading small, from getting back break even or getting back in the green. As far Albert, as far as well, that's what I mean. Per trade is 250. So like if I take one trade in it and I'm in the red 250, I usually won't touch a funded again. But I've been known to here or there. You know, especially if I size back down to 1 micro or something. Holy moly, what's going on here? Get it. Go down there and get it. All right, Asia session, proving me wrong. I mean, almost to $100. Good job, Richard. Good job, everybody that was in that short. We sure waited long enough for them to do it. I was over here sweating bullets, believe it or not, biting my fingernails off, not knowing what to do, getting all emotional about it. I'm just kidding. I don't have no emotions about none of it. Here we go. Come on down here and react to this the right way. I'm probably either about to do real good or do something real stupid here in just a minute. So don't follow me. I had 3 micros at first in that short. I manually sold 2 of them off on that first candle though. I didn't make a whole lot of them. Although we on the New York session we be getting a couple $100 on some of them big runs with 1 micro. I mean, you can't complain about that. Talk about a nice base hit. You get 175 to, I think one day I did like 300, but it was a huge move. It had moved a lot. Had 1 micro. I think it moved 336 points or something like that. I can't remember. There's some content out there about it. They got us down here into our reaction area. So see what they do here. Let me look at a 15-minute chart real quick because, all right, so there's 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. And if that 15-minute candle closes, if it closes below inside this imbalance, say below 695, we might see more downside here possibly. But I think if they do push it down in here, they're going to find something here to push up. Yeah, but I appreciate that, Albert, but I could give it all back here because I'm probably about to do something stupid in the Asia session. Oh my God. Let me go check on my dogs. I call them horses. Great Danes are being noisy. Get in here. I don't know about that. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss this area over here. Sorry about that. I had to go give them camels some water. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna take 2 out of here. And why not, right? And I'm gonna watch it for because even if this does pull back here, can't believe I just entered that right there. Why did y'all let me do that? I said I was gonna wait on the 15-minute candle to close. Forgot what I was doing. Get it. I'm gonna sell. No. Here, take that one there. I only want one. I'm gonna protect myself right here just in case. Yeah, see, I don't. Glad I got out of that without losing. Oh, whole hour coming up. I better hurry up and go make me a drink. Hey, we're doing Asia session with drinks tonight. I'll be right back. Whole hour. 7 market time. All right. Got us topped off there. So, are you telling me that we need to go full port right here, Albert? Albert, hadn't you been on the New York stream? That's usually how it goes. Or you speak it into existence by doing that. So maybe it wasn't going to happen, and now that you spoke about it, it's going to happen. We'll see. Don't think I won't get on here in full port. You're right. I won't. I won't do that. The old me trader might have done something like that with an eval. Anyway, I'm not even going to do that with an eval. Right. I'm going to be prepared for maybe we've got like a minute and a half before the whole hour for them to maybe push into this imbalance. Catching this flags over here on the left too, right here where all these lows are. I almost feel like I'd be dumb not to take the trade, but that 15-minute candle closes about just over a minute, seconds. I'm telling you, if that 15-minute candle closes down here, then if it closes at 695, then we're gonna we're probably gonna see possibly 665, but they could open the next one up and push it real hard. So we'll see. Who knows? We don't predict, we react, right? I got my drink topped off, so I'm ready. I'm ready to watch and see what happens. We got here 16 seconds. Got my finger on the trigger. Finger on the trigger. Heart's racing 100 mile an hour. I'm just kidding. It's not doing that. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash that like button on the stream. We get to 25 likes. I'm going to give away a copy of the FTE Trader Mindset book to someone in chat. All right, come on. Where's it at? Don't forget to like and subscribe to YouTube. Set those notifications. That way you'll be notified every time we go live, whether it be the New York session or if we end up doing in the Asian session, London, whatever, evening session, whatever you want to call it. At $104. We've been toying around and got $100. James, you talking about like my yellow line and then my blue line and whatnot? Yellow line is a previous all-time high. Means that at one point it got to this and it was a new high and it rejected. I only put them in if it rejects from a level. Then these are part of a mapping indicator that I built. They're just preset to be that wide. And this line up here is preset by a NinjaTrader indicator on its own. These squiggly lines are preset in an indicator I built. And this imbalance to the downside. 15 here, look at a 15-minute imbalance here with the 15-minute 50. I like that. I don't know if we get down there though. Need to see what they do right here in this area. They close that last 15-minute candle like 700 or something, but it had wicked down right into the area I was talking about. The momentum's extended on the 1 and 2 minute pretty well to the downside, and so is the 5 minute. Like either they're going to have to cook it on momentum and keep running it down, or they're going to find a bounce somewhere right in here. But they can leave it over sold and run it on down some more. I'll be fine either way. We'll just wait and wait and wait. Wait and see what we should do. We'll react. Fire. Where's it going? Yes, don't feel the imbalance. Not doing much here. I'm going to take that off at pretty all. Since they did that, I'd like to see them return on down here to 15-minute 50. Hopefully we will. Good possibility if they get down here fast enough. They only touch the top side of this. See how we broke up it and it kept consolidating on it. Went up, come and tested. Went up, come and tested. Put in a head and shoulder play today. Never could break through. So it consolidated and tested 2 or 3 times here. Took a leg up. So I'm going to attempt first reaction to this area, which is dangerous. Not follow what I do. I'm just saying if they drop this with speed, we're extended enough on momentum. And because of this back here, that initially, first reaction could be a bounce out of here. Not that it's going to come all the way back up or anything, but initial bounce might give, say, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 50. Look, I sound like an auctioneer. It's going to give some points maybe, but maybe not. Maybe it stops me out. Or, I mean, it ain't going to stop me out. I don't even have a stop in yet, but I'll cut my trade if I have. Now, if it's slow grinds, keeps doing this mess right now, we're far enough away. I need to see one candle hit it. I don't need to see 2 or 3 or 4 of these low ATR candles come in and then tap it. Because if it does that, I'm going to cancel it. Because then it could get real close to it and then death candle to the bottom of the imbalance. And then I'll be in the red. So yeah, I'll see. Nice bounce there. See how it is. Leaving me at the train station. Excuse me. Down into the or that head and shoulders. I don't know if I trust that. I don't know about this. I'd say though, if they could push the 15-minute candle back above the 5-minute 50, they might decide to keep on running this to the upside. Very possible. Because even though we did get that drop, still got just under 9 minutes on that candle. Push up, say 7:05 or so, and close on the 15. Gonna look real good for the bulls. I'd like to see another manipulation candle real fast though, right here. Boom, right down, boom. 3, and then try to go back up. But I'm gonna size this down. I'll take 1 there because if it were to pierce through that and fill this imbalance, I'll add down here at this 15-minute 50 if it reacts to it. I would cut it there. All too often, too many times that I would wait for it to come on down and tag me in down here, let's say just above the 1550, or wait for the reaction. And while I'm waiting on that to happen, it would come down here and tap the top of a 15-minute imbalance and then go right the other way. Never even come close to this area. That's why I'm willing to take first reaction there and hold it if it does go there. Because I've seen these plays way too many times work that way. Sometimes they don't go fill anything and go back. Sometimes they go and fill it and maybe even sweep the 15-minute 50. Can't initially just jump out. I can't initially just cut depending on what kind of momentum is there. Because they could get in here and just sweep it. I need to wait and see how the candles form and close. They're going to come back above the 15-minute 50 and build. Or if they're sort of like momentum death candles, then I would just trade. Downward flagpole building this bear flag right here does look somewhat of what an inversion long looks like to the upside. When them fast reaction red candles come in, like the chart's not doing anything, kind of like these were up here. This red candle had momentum come into it real fast to the downside. So did this one here with these wicks on them. Except these aren't near as big as some that you'll catch. Like sometimes they'll be 50, 60, 80 points, sometimes 100 points. They're just real fast. A lot of momentum pushes in and they take some stuff out and just waterfall. If they do keep consolidating here in this box, The longer they do consolidate in this box, with the momentum drained down, they start showing signs of life of some momentum coming into the upside, I'll take the break of this box long. Richard's in a short. Good job, Richard. If it's your first time here hanging out with us at the FTE community, let us know in chat so we can welcome you to the community. Don't forget to smash the like button on the stream. Help push it out there on YouTube further. Added one take profit stop below. Short. Yep. Good stuff. Real good stuff. Richard, where'd you take, what's your entry on your short? Where'd you get in at? Nice 2 minutes. Racking in the dough, racking in the dough. Bing, bing. Art short as well. 3 micros from 746. Wow, nice short. Way up there. Talk about nice. Good job. That's awesome. Beautiful short. Beautiful. Wish I was in it short with 3 somewhere up here. I don't think it was that high though. Should have held my 3, but yeah, because I was in that candle there. Should have held mine. Should have told me. Vindy, better hold it. Better hold it. We're going way down there, Vindy. Hold it. Albert, long. I'm thinking about getting long in a minute. Really hoping to see if they was going to come pick me up. Looks like they might want to leave me at the train station down here, considering the way they put this candle in. Just and hold your breath. Yeah, yeah. Got to leave them emotions at the door when you come into the office. I get what you mean, though. Albert's got 101. The most profitable trading is boring trading. If you're bored while you trade, then you're probably going to be profitable. The market pays patience, not activity. You need to plan your trade, trade your plan. Nice, Richard. Could not handle minis with the prop. Yeah, you really depends. I mean, I that's all I traded last year was minis, but you know, only on 50K or larger, and actually the bigger the prop account, the better. Uh, as far as wiggle room and risk management and all that, but it can be tough for sure. Not as bad if you're a scalper, because I used to scalp all the time, and that's a different story. But now I'm just a nobody doing MNQ on a stream in the evening for some reason. I don't know why. Top at 91. Honestly, feel like they're not going to pick me up here. I think they're trying to do something. Maybe they will. Maybe we get one more something to the downside here. Maybe. Yeah, you said that right, Albert. Um, I'm if I'm good at anything, it is getting left at the train station. Like I'll put my order on the chart, they won't ever come get it. And I got a whole lot of footage where I put a stop somewhere and it looked like that they touched it, and it went 100 points the other way and never picked me up, but it looked like it touched it. Happens to me all the time. I've got like a yearly pass at the train station. They said they might want to help me out tonight, though. See. All right, start biting my nails here. See what's going to happen. Job. Hmm. Well, look at that. Look at that. Wait. That's usually how it goes, Richard. Usually how it goes. Yeah, that's that area I got that bounce in today after lunch in the regular session, around that 600 mark. Plus, we got the old golden pivot right down there at 6. Well, hmm. Hmm. Do what to do. About another 60 points in the $60. I mean. Oh my gosh. What have I gotten myself into? Green too. I'm gonna take this imbalance off here. Doing me dirty. Doing me dirty. Be now or never. Now or never. Can't believe y'all didn't make me lock out for the day. In the green. Yeah. It's kind of what I'm thinking. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, swing that was my plan. I put 9 down there. We'll see. Just need one good little push here to knock me out of them 2. Will set me up in a lot better position to keep managing this trade down in this area until they decide which way they're going to go. Ooh, that don't look good. Now I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Well, we might not get the bounce. Where's the bounce? Come on, show me the money. Push. Push, you dirty thing, you. Oh, Push. Don't be scared. There you go. Push. Do it. We know you can do it. Ouch. Maybe not. Come on. Push. Always playing games. Struggle was real there. Now that's not comforting. Look at that. Find some legs. Find your legs. Let's go. Oh, crazy. What are we going to do? Which way do we go? Yeah, I know, right? Any other time I've been in this session, it seems like, well, the ATR right now is, well, it's this time frame. Most of it seems slow, but there's a certain section, that seems to pick up. Yeah, I've been watching the half-hour close myself, Richard. Preferably would like it to be above 590 myself. Closes. $20 seconds or so. Close. Come on, keep pushing. Get to 600, that'd be even better. We're over 6. Keep going. Yeah. Start doing. Come on, push back up. Get it. Tag it. Come on. Tag it. So dirty. Tag it already. Ah, I like that. Get it. I'll take some right there at that line. Take myself, just in case. Come on, push. Golly, come on. Where's all the people at that's going to step in and help us out? Watch the ATR drop down to like 3 or 4. Come on, push you above that golden pivot. Go. You would. You would stop me out. It's going to stop me out of all my stuff, and then like on. Fine. Glad to be back in the green right now. That was an ugly mess I was holding through. Ugly. Come on. I'm not trying to be greedy. I just want to see a push back to the 50 EMA on the 1 minute up here. That ain't too much to ask for. What, 50 points? Show me the money. I probably ought to just let this go. See if this is going to be the low in this session, and then wake up tomorrow morning and see where it is. Yeah, I think that 30-minute looks pretty good myself. I mean, there ain't no doubt that thing could probably revisit 700 probably. Maybe out of this low here, possibly. Of course, not everything's a straight line. And in this session, things are probably going to slow down a little bit, and it could take forever to get there. So. James, if I am going to DCA into a trade, I decide I wait till it gets to the level I want to DCA in at, and then see how it reacts. Although I traded that level today, like around, I don't know what time it was. I pulled it up once or twice on the screen tonight already. It was after lunch. We'd already got done streaming. I was sitting around, I seen it come down that level. I had it all ready and drawed out, and we had a push from that level all the way into the end of the day during the regular market session. So I was willing, to see how it did down here, and I believe we had that there plus that 30-minute 50. which I was watching the 30-minute chart, just like I think Richard said something about I was already watching the 30-minute chart since it was going to come down here to 30-minute 50, it looked like. I wanted to see when the candle closed and where they needed to push it for it to look good. And so that's why I was calling out, you know, the 30-minute really needed to close above 600 to look pretty good. And it did. 610 or something like that. But it's about waiting for it to get there and determining if you like what you're seeing on the chart yourself, the way it's reacting. Because you might not want to add in that area. You might just want to go on and cut the trade there. Nice, Richard, scalp some for small profit. Well, let's push this thing. Push it real good. Get it out of here. Yeah, it might not, Richard. You know, we might just get so much out of it and it rejects somewhere. I was hoping for at least a 50 on the 1 minute, say 650 to 655 up here. And then, but then I need to think about how much more it could possibly push. You know what? I'm take it though. Well, because I scaled out pretty fast to drop my average on down some more, and I didn't like this little choppiness. So I'd rather have one. I had 10 at one time, but I was also in the red pretty good. So I've already made back like, I don't know, $700 or $800 because I'm in the green, 100 something, 200 almost, I think. Just because I might dollar cost into a trade with that many, that's really about me getting, because I know I can get out and move my price down, but then I still scale out of several pretty fast because I no reason for me to be holding that many. Come on. Come on, give us another push. Push. Got all the room in the world on the 5 minute and 2 minute have a lot of room to the upside on the momentum side of things. Of course, the 1 minute's a little bit extended here. Maybe it tries to cool off a little bit, but yet still pops. I don't like that. All right, I'm going to close that out because I was way in the red and got these back in the green, so I'm going to be done with that mess. That there's how you don't let your emotions get involved, because I was down pretty good here. I was sort of talking to myself in the head, looking at all these other charts, including the 30 minute and the 15, and that one worked out. They don't all do that. Because part of me was about ready to cut that trade when it was somewhere between 500 and 700 in the red, which I should never let it get there. But hey, this is entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't do what I do. Plus, these are evals. I am not going to trade my funded account like that. But I still want to put a little more in these, you know. Still want to put a little more in here. James, when I do DCA in and it bounces and goes green, I'm not buying more. I'm selling to get out. That's what's dropping my price down. this whole system works on a first in, first out basis. I don't know if you've traded a lot of stocks and all that mess or any of that, but you can adjust your settings with stuff like that. Whether you're when you execute an order, it's first in, first out. Well, futures is first in, first out. So wherever my first entry is, once I sell, if it's just one, once I sell one contract, it's going to drop my price down because it's selling the one at my highest level. But I'm in the green. You have to wait for the bounce and go in the green. Yeah. So what I'd like to see is them to short the 50% fib there. Short that 50% fib there at 662 area and then come down to 614. 50% fib on this run here. They may short here, come down to 615 or so for this leg up, if they want to run this up. Get it, Richard? I wasn't even watching the chart. Wife was texting me. Yeah, we've been up to about 25 or 6 on here earlier. Well, I wasn't paying attention. Now I'm all stuck in this world. Blast from the past. Blast from the past. Get some green, get in the red, go back green. Go back into red, go back into green. Lost some more green. Yeah, nice V shape for sure. V. V for Vindy. Come on, give me a quick drop. Give me a quick drop. Right down there. Fill me up. Come on. Nope, sorry. I was muted. My bad. I didn't realize that I was muted. Well, since I'm in the red, I'll be right back. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I should have took the long, probably, but I didn't. Ugh. Pretty bullish. That was a really nice run that it made there. Side. Crazy, crazy. Oh no, what is that? Better watch out. It's so crazy. Look, and even the ATR's at like 12. I'll tell you, I swear, anytime I get on here and look at night, um, I never see anything like that. James, no, not normally, no. Nope, nope. If I do, I'll do a one as a starter position and maybe get up to 5, but that's it. Oh, of course it ain't, Swain. The night I decided to stream. Who was telling me that it's all slow and steady and easy and this, and that? Look at this. Okay. It'll be okay. 19 micros and a lot of red. I'm having a little too much fun at this. I should have cut it a long time. But, hey, it's the Asia session, right? Where's my manipulation candle to the downside? 744. Man, I can't hold that long. Full port, full port. Come on, Richard. Shh, shh. Hmm. I'm telling you what. I'm in it short, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does grind higher. Probably like 700 points higher. Oh, come on. Letting me down. Letting me down. At about double the loss I would normally take. They're going to make my job hard for me tomorrow on the New York. Now that I'm this ready. I just get the old magic 8-ball out, shake it up, and ask a question. That's how I know. You can get that long. You're gonna get that long after they give me my pullback. Give me my pullback first. The long's gonna be out of like 680, 675 to 685. Come on, one good push. Come on. Oh, you're killing me. Shorts are sweating. Take mine out right there. Somehow or another, I managed to stay green. Can you believe that? But I take my $8. Live and fight another day. awfully bullish. No, I was should have the reaction to the downside just ain't that great. Might have to try maybe see how they protect this 5-minute 50 here. Oh, maybe they 5-minute closes above it, although the 5-minute just started. So y'all, you want me to show you how to go short? I'll take a long position here, and then it'll drop all the way down out of the bottom of my screen. Yeah, being green after being down hundreds is a win to me. I'm not sweating it one way or another. You know what I mean? I'll get it back as long as I don't blow it. I'll get it back. You will get it back. Watch out. Get it, Albert. Yeah, don't chase the 900. Keep doing what you're doing. Doing what you're doing. Great job, Albert. Just $900 away from passing the eval. Congratulations. Yep. I agree with that, Albert. Man, what we got going on here? A short play? Uh, sorry. Um, Also, I should have stayed in my trade, huh? In my short trade? Out too soon. Oh well. Um, James says, do you teach that in the course? Yeah, I teach that and a lot of other things in the course. Once you get the course, tag is an elite member of the FTE community. You'll be able to see other channels in the Discord. And there's also some modules inside the elite channels on some things. Let's get that push. about 10 minutes out from 8:30 market time. Need to get back above 700. Back above 700. On that one there, James, I was basing it off of the this 1 minute candle here that pushed up after this little bear flag pushed up and closed right there on the 5-minute 50. Looking for continuation to the upside right here. Stock Queen. No, this is the first night that I streamed the Asia session. We stream 5 days a week New York Open session, but I may throw in a couple days a week in the Asia session, maybe. This is the first night we're just testing it out. Glad to have you here, though. Oh, let's get that push. Push and show me some money. Yeah, no problem, Stock Queen. In long at 96. I'm in at 96. Or no, I'm 92. But um I don't I'm not looking at a stop. I'm looking at I'm looking for it to go up there and hit my targets. I take profits. It wanted to put me in the red and mess with me. I'm gonna hold it all night. No, I don't know. I'll see what happens here on this candle. I might have to cut it. You know, possible I might let it retest this little cluster here before I cut. Not allowed to come down. Got to go up, right? They keep on me. I'm gonna pull port right here. Oh man. Lee, I tell you what. What is this mess? I swear. Hey, let Vindy get in it. We're gonna send the market the other way. I appreciate that, James. Gotta have a little fun with it, you know. Can't let it stress you out. That's for sure. Oh, here we go. They're gonna make me close my trade, or they're gonna give me a candle here and run it back up. Give me a big green candle to the top of the screen. Where's that person tweeting at? I need a tweet right now. A good one. Great. End up end up in the red. I'm gonna have to work on getting out of red in New York session tomorrow. Watch. have I done? I got too much going on at one time. I keep not looking at my chart, messing with my animals, doing some other things. And it seems like every time I do look up and look at the chart, I'm even further in the red. All right. I don't James, I don't record it personally myself. Like if a prop firm has it, then yeah, they track it that way. I used to keep up with stuff like that, handwritten stuff, but I don't do that anymore. I got about 30 million other things I got to do, so some things I just don't do anymore. Yeah, I got some got a petting zoo over here. Got me some horses, which are actually Great Danes, or they could be camels on one day because I like that water so much. And I got a couple other dogs over here in here with me, and that's all I got. I got 4 dogs. Unless you want to consider my kids being zoo animals, I got 4 of those too. Richard told me to focus. I'm trying to, like, I'm focusing in on this 710 area where my order is. Like, I can't figure out why it's not up there triggering it. I've been focusing real hard, thinking if I look at the chart hard enough to use my kryptonite or something and make that candle go up instead of having to cut for a loss. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Richard. I'm not really that focused. I had no intentions on being extremely focused. This being the first night that we streamed to test it out. I figured I'd get on here and have a little bit of fun with it. If I ended up red, I'm not gonna cry a river or nothing like that. I'm gonna lock out. My wife's on her way home. I'm gonna have to end the stream here pretty soon anyway, and enjoy the rest of my evening. And whether I'm green or red ain't gonna make a difference on how I feel when I get done. It just is what it is. When you say I'm fun to listen to, are you trying to say I'm some kind of country bumpkin? I'm kind of trying to say I got a southern accent, something like that. I figure if I stand in front of my computer like Superman in that Superman pose, maybe put on my cape, maybe I might just get this to work my way. A country bumpkin from the West Coast. What time is it out there? 5:30. Oh yeah. I knew if I put my Superman cape on, it was gonna go my way. Come on, let's go. Been such a tease. I was over here, had my rag out, patting my head down where I was sweating so much. I was shaking. Couldn't even get my glass to my mouth trying to have some drinks. I need my massive green candle. I don't know if I'll get it though. Come on, push. Come on, put that little W in on the chart. Take that other order out and take off. On top. Get it. Do it. Come on now. Don't you be teasing me again. That Richard's in a long. Richard's in a long. Vindy's in a long. Who else is in a long? It's been a long time since I've been green because I keep putting myself in a red instead of locking out. Hold this one up for now, anyway. Need to get up there, don't we? Need to get over at 705 area. I'm about to be done with this trade myself. It don't come on. I don't know why it don't just go up there. No, it wants to. Here in a minute, they probably gonna drop the ATR down to like 2. It's gonna take like 45 minutes to get there. It's gonna go there. And I'm not waiting no 45 minutes for it to go there. Oh, let's go. And act like we want a lot. Just a little bit. Can we just get a little bit? Ever. Come on, bring the pain. Let's go. I say bring the pain. I don't mean a big red candle against me. I mean, James, you was on there with us on the New York session. I was doing the same thing. I mean, yeah, with 5 micros would be pretty big on in a New York session. That's why almost every trade I take in New York session, I start with one in case it's an ordeal where I need to cut loose or I already have a trade plan put together to DCA into a trade. Only on structure though. I don't just click that button. You got to add the area of confluence and then be ready to cut, because if you don't get the move you want once you DCA in, you need to be ready to cut your trade. Come on. I could have done run down the store, got one, got some food. This thing right here done about got on my last nerve. Nice. Richard took some green. What I like, Richard, I like to hear it. Base hits. Base hits. Base hits compound. Come on. So crazy. What is the ATR at? -7? All right, I'm done with that trade. I don't know, Richard. I've never. Good job on the 200 over 5 accounts, locking that in. That's great. I don't know. I don't use Trade so I wouldn't be able to help you with that. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm done. I'm going to green my big 50. But hey, if you guys were enjoying the stream, leave me some comments and come like and subscribe to YouTube channel, and maybe we'll do this again maybe Thursday night. I appreciate everybody who showed up and showed out, and any new members. I'm gonna throw the link to Discord in the in here real quick in case you want to come join the Discord. Mess around in there. And then I'll see everybody else same place, same time. New York Open tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.